my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. And I am so glad that you're here. Thank you for being here. In this video, I'm going to be joining my friend Nikki, and we're going to scrap our goals for this year. I did it last year with her, and I'm so honored she asked me to join her again. So let me kind of review what the deal is. All of the creators that have part of this hop, and make sure you check them out. They're awesome. Like, there are some awesome creators that will inspire you, and it's fun to see what people's goals are, right? Both personally and Scrappy, because let's be honest, Scrappy is a big part of my life, and I'm sure you're watching this video because it is important and a part of your life. So last year I scrapped both my personal and my Scrappy goals. I had not been doing YouTube that long. It really had not been that long. Still hasn't been, and I am beyond excited where it has gone. Let me show you last year's, and I'll link the video below along with all the other creators who are doing this hop. Make sure, please, again, go check them out. Like, even if you stop watching my video and go check out the playlist, because Nikki created a playlist, go check it out. You'll see last year's, this year's, so fun. Okay, so last year, this is the layout that I did, and boy, it's not fun. I framed it. I had it in my room all year, and I will do the same thing with this year's. I will frame it and I will put it in my room. So let's just kind of go over what my goals were last year and if I did or did not reach those goals, come close to those goals, because sometimes that happens, right? In a way, this is kind of like my New Year's resolution. It's just not quite as new as it should be. And I did pretty good, I think. We're going to go over them. We'll create the layout. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what my plan is this year and what I'm going to do with my YouTube channel. Okay, so my personal goals last year, aren't these cool embellishments, all from swaps that we are no longer on Love RTS, but we are on Ginger's Corner because it just grew so big. I wanted to be very respectful of the people on that Facebook group, and it was kind of taking over that Facebook page. So I had created my own. Come join us. And but we still do swaps. A lot of the same people are still swapping with me. And look, isn't this just, oh, they're just gorgeous. They're divine. So my personal goals last year was weight loss. I am still on a weight loss journey. I've lost a total of 62 pounds this last year. Wow, really good. And I still have a lot to go. I do, but I'm getting there a little bit at a time. I had a little hiccup over Christmas. You know, we all do, right? So that is really good. That will be another one of my personal goals this year, is to lose weight. So I think that's a lot of us, but I need to do it for health reasons. It is not to be the most beautiful person on the planet. It is to be healthy because I have babies, I have family, and I want to be there for them. So then my second goal was to show kindness. God wants you to show his love. Still true, right? I'm going to switch that up just a little bit this year, but it's still always my goal. My goal through my YouTube channel personally is to inspire people and remind you there's no wrong way to do it. Just because you see someone, even me, do it a certain way doesn't mean that you have to do it that way. There's no wrong way to scrap. There's no wrong way to play with paper. There's no wrong way to organize. We are all different. Some of us don't like to organize at all. We just like a lot of stuff in our space and it inspires us. All okay. I want you to enjoy yourself, laugh with me, and I hope that encourages you to spread that. It means a lot to me because my faith means a lot to me, and yet I don't want to shove my faith down anyone's throat. And the best way I can share what I believe by showing kindness is to help spread that. I really believe that is true. So that's why I always wish you a blessed day at the end of every video. And yes, I'm trying not to cry. It's why I smile and I'm happy because this is my happy place. This is where I find joy along with my family. But we all have things that we do personally that just bring us joy. My children and my husband are the most important people in my life, as are yours. They bring me more joy than anything. But this scrappy place that I'm in, it has brought me many, many blessings because my children are growing up and I don't get to be in there every moment of every day anymore. And my mom once said to me, a mother works herself out of a job. Oh, is that true? And the empty nest thing, Totally true. Jill and Jason, they're still teenagers and they're still home, but I used to have 5 babies at home. To go from 5 to 2, I feel like my nest is empty, right? And I miss having them in my life every day. One lives in Washington, one lives in Montana. JJ lives here with us, but he's an adult. He doesn't want mommy up in his business every day. And that's hard to accept. And we have to find something that brings us joy. It will never bring us the same kind of joy, but it does bring us joy. So, sharing God's love and inspiring and bringing other people joy means a lot to me. Boy, Nikki, you're making me cry. Oh my gosh. She's not. I'm sick. But I am an emotional person. I mean, I am fun. I'm silly. I'm goofy. But I'm a normal person like all of you. I have good days. I have bad days. And sometimes there's more bad than good. But I choose every day to try to be as joyful and grateful as I can. And that's a personal goal for me. Every year it is. So while I change it a little different, it's the same goal, right? And my last one was my garden. Take one plant at a time. Yep. It was a new challenge. I was used to cold weather gardening. Now I have adapted to hot weather gardening, and I did pretty good. I mean, by the end of the summer, I figured out how to water without watering too much and not sun blistering. And oh, it was an experience. And my garden didn't do great. It's probably the worst garden I've had in years, but I learned a lot. And that was my thing. Take one plant at a time. And I've done that. I'm already ready for this year. I've already got my beds ready. I got my shade cloth up. I got my watering system down. So I'm excited. That's not going to be one of my goals this year because I feel like I have a handle on that. My goal this year is going to be a little bit different. We'll go over that. My Scrappy goals was to create 3 layouts a week. Oh, I went beyond that. This year, I'm going to do a little something different. I wanted to log my dies and stamps. Boy, I didn't make that, did I? Nope, but I did organize them. So that one I didn't do. And spread joy through my YouTube channel. I think I do that. It's always my goal. That kind of goes with my personal goal, right? So I just think I'm going to make that a personal goal because I don't want to just do that on YouTube. I want to do that in my everyday life. I wish I would have thought about it when I was younger. Pretty good. I didn't do too bad. I absolutely did not log my dies and stamps, but I did come up with a better organization. If you've been watching me, you know we worked on that. Well, it was this year, not last year, but I got it done. I did. Okay, so let's, this is my base. I am using a Close to My Heart in Full Bloom, and I am going to do this to music because I have a lot to talk about, and I don't want this video to be 5 days long. So I am going to step away. I am going to record it and do it in a fast, slow mode. And you guys can come along with me, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about what I'm going to do this year for YouTube. All right, hang in there. you guys. I got it all glued down. I had lots of fun. I really enjoyed doing the layers. I had to resist. I kind of wanted to do more. I did add a green leaf. I did add a little, oh, it's kind of a tab, but it's upside down, right? These were on the sticker sheet. I added some enamel dots and some of my little black dots that I like from Amazon. I put these up on foam. I did draw a straight line to make their hanging, the light bulbs, and it was a lot of fun. I really liked it. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed the process. I know it's not us hanging out and putting it together, but again, I didn't want this video to be super, super long. That's not the goal. I want to talk about what my goals are for 2023. Now, if you go over to the Crafty Low or No Spend group, Nikki, who I am doing this hop with I did it last year and I'm doing it this year. Nikki has created a little bit of a beehive counter. So let me show you here. So it's a tracker. And my goal, one of my goal is to create 300 layouts. And so I have printed 3 of these sheets out. And every time I put a layout together, I am going to do a little hexagon, okay? I need to do another one. So let's do that right now. I'll color it later. And so I will color that in. I'll write Jan for January, and I'll just keep on going as I make layouts, and I'll know when this is all full that I've met my goal. So thank you to Nikki for doing this. You guys can go over to the Crafty Low or No Spend. I'll put that below, and you can print it off. She was kind enough to share it with everyone. She also did a tracker for 50 instead of 100. There's 50 of them, right? Again, you can go over there, you can print it out. And what I'm going to use this for, we will talk about in just a second. So my goals for 2023 on my YouTube channel is a few things. I want to use the supplies and tools that I have. Things are getting more expensive. I am going to do a no spend until International Scrapbook Day. And then I'm going to do it again from June to September. I can't not shop on International Scrapbook Day. But from doing this in the past, I will tell you, I will probably most likely really think about what I buy before I buy it. There will be a couple of exceptions for this, okay? I'm going to allow myself to buy a few things. I'm gonna keep my Stamps of Life kit, love it. At the end of the year, I'm gonna evaluate my Kiwi Lane, because if you've been watching me, you know I'm using Kiwi Lane every month for Collections Obsession. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to allow myself to buy albums, because one of my goals is to put, that's a typo, put away my layouts. I want to put them away. Well, I need albums to do that, right? And obviously I can buy page protectors as well. I'm going to allow myself white cardstock and adhesive. Other than that, unless I really need it, I need to find, let's say I run out of some enamel dots, I'm gonna have to find a way, because I'm not gonna let myself buy them. I need to use the things I have, and I need to save some money, right? So, and things are so expensive. I need to get my stash down so where I can add things. I mean, yes, I do give away a lot, and I will continue to do that. Bless others, because it blesses me. Honestly, that's why I do it. But yeah, I need to use what I have. It's getting a little bit redunculous, and I think sometimes we need to do that. We really do. So I want to do that. I'm going to do my hops. I have Pink Fresh. I have Collections Obsession. I have others, Simple Stories Saturdays. I'm doing some of those. I want to organize to know what I have and to keep it fresh in my mind. So I want to do that throughout the year as well. I want to make page kits, and I want to use up my base pages. These are things that are all going to help me with that no spend. Like, these are kind of like tools I'm going to do. So I feel like I'm using new products, right? But use the things that I already have. Sometimes we buy things and we forget we have it. Like I said earlier, with all of the resetting I've been doing this month, now I know what I have. It's in my mind, and when I need to create something, I'll know where it is, okay? I want to make labels for all of my completed albums. I want, there's a special little thing I want to make where the tags, I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but you make these fancy little, almost like tags that hang over the side. So I do want to do that. That is on my list. And then I'm going to decide if I want to renew Kiwi Lane or not, okay? So then some of my YouTube goals are a few things. Some of the monthly hops I'm going to do is Pink Fresh, Simple Stories, Through the Rainbow, Tool Time Tuesday, and My Collections Obsession. I'm going to be doing those every month. I've been doing them. That's not going to change. In fact, I added Simple Stories and I added Tool Time Tuesday. I'm debating about adding one more, but we're going to see how that goes. Then there's series that I want to do. These are some of the ideas throughout the year. I want to do my reset and reorganization. I'm already doing that this month. February, I'm going to do a series called Love and Marriage. I'm going to get that wedding of my brothers knocked out of the park. I'm going to get it done. And then whatever I have left, I'm going to make a kit. I'm going to give it to my sister-in-law so she can do her own layouts with it. I want to do 31 days of sketches in March with Miss Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. And then these are things I want to do when I can the rest of the month. I want to do the whole kit and caboodle again. I promised you guys I would let you know what I'm going to use, so that's going to be coming up. I want to work on my recipe album, at least do 6 layouts. I want to do border strips. I have lots of ways to use border strips, and I want to do a whole series about it. Summer Lovin' series for July or August, when we do 4th of July, that kind of thing. And then I want to work on my quilt blocks. You guys know I love my quilt block series, so I want to do at least 6 layouts for that and continue that as well. I'm sure other things will come up. Those are kind of my things. I have a lot of people ask me how I put out so much content. Lists and more lists and notebooks, and that's how I do it. I organize it. I already have the entire month of February planned out. I do, look, and I do this on my computer, and I print this off for each month, and as I do them, I cross them off, and I do them ahead of time. I am already almost to the point that I will be recording February's. Now this one, you know, you're gonna see it the 28th. I am recording it on the 20th. So, I mean, I have to be ahead so that if something comes up in my life, I can go and do it and not stress. That's part of my reset. I was to the point, I had gotten sick earlier in the year of 2022, and I got literally where I was recording day by day, and that does stress me out, and I don't want to be that way. This is my fun and happy place, so I'm putting things in order so that I can enjoy putting out content, and I am just honored that anyone would even ask and watch all that I do. So that is how I do it. I plan way ahead of time. I mean, I am getting ready now for 31 days of sketches in March. Yeah, I have to, because I have a life. I have kids. I have a family just like all of you. So that is how I do that. Just a little FYI, if somebody wants to message me, if you're a YouTube creator or you want to do something particular without doing YouTube, maybe make a calendar and set yourself an hour a day so you can do something. I give myself a little bit more time than that because it takes time to edit, and I do it early in the morning. You guys will see me, and I do the swaps and everything else. But I think setting goals, like, you know, Nikki has encouraged us to do, and using tools other have made, like Nikki has given us, as well as many other organizing ideas and all of that, and everything that we share with each other, it's totally doable. Totally. And you can have lots of fun doing it. You can. You don't have to do as much as I do by any means, but have fun. Organize it so it stays your happy place. If you're not an organizer, that's okay too. I have lots of scrappy friends. They just like to sit, create, get up, and leave. And that's all right. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. You do you. There's no wrong way. Again, thank you guys for being here. If you're a new subscriber, come on, subscribe, join us. I have lots of fun, and I want you to be here with me. And I would be honored if you did subscribe. If you guys have been subscribed for a long time, thanks for you. I just can't tell you how much you mean to me. I don't say it enough, and I can't say it enough, to be honest. You guys bless my heart, and you make me smile. I hope I do the same. I hope you're inspired. Check out the other people who are part of this playlist. Click that playlist, and you'll be able to see everyone's goals for the year. Nikki, thanks again. And you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye.